Okay, everyone, we have a game for you this week on our Team DSI training recognition segment. And it's the first week of the month. And that means, you know what it means. Remember how Eric Worre says to start each month? A few of you do. Many of you are brand new, so you don't. But Eric Worre, remember, he's the author of the GoPro book that we study. Eric Worre's made over $15 million in this industry doing this type of business. And he knows what he's talking about. And what he has guided our team to do and our company to do is at the beginning of every month, do the 100 text challenge. If you want to make money this month, if you want to have a good start, this is the best thing. And it's so simple, so simple. It might seem like it's intimidating, but when you turn it into little bite-sized pieces, it gets really easy and fun. And let me just first of all tell you why the 100 text challenge. This is, by the way, we do this at the top of every month. You're going to do this again in July. You're going to do this in August. You're going to do this in September. This is just our normal monthly operation. Why do we do that? Number one is your calendar is your boss. Fill it up and you're going to make money. If you have an empty calendar, you're going to have an empty paycheck. It only takes 10 texts per day for 10 days. So that's it. And you can take Sunday off. So let's get your products paid for in June. Let's get you into profit. And really, this is what's going to get that done. Now, what do I text? This is it. You see it? Hey, can you meet up Wednesday night? That's it. Of course, you have to choose when you're going to host a mixer at your home, but that's it. Hey, can you meet up Thursday night? Hey, can you meet up Saturday afternoon? Whatever that is. And of course, you're going to choose the day or night that's best for you. It doesn't have to be a mixer. It can be for meet someone for Starbucks, for a one-on-one or a two-on-one, however you want to do it. But the most efficient way is to invite several at once because that maximizes your time, and most people have limited time. So a mixer is the best way to do it. And just literally copy and paste that 10 times. And starting tonight, you can do that after this webinar. In fact, I'm interested to see who are going to be the people that does that tonight. Who are the most focused? Who wants to help the most people? Simple. Hey, can you meet up? So that's what you text. Now, we're going to make this available, these text lines available on our group Facebook page immediately after the webinar, because when your friend says, "Hey, what is it?" "Yeah, I can meet up Wednesday night. What is it?" Here's what you're going to say. After they respond, "Yes," then you go and say, "I'm hosting a practice mixer for my business. Can you hang out? Let me make you a shake and practice on you. It would also be nice to catch up." So you're being direct, you're telling the truth, and also it would be nice to catch up. Sometimes the best thing about working in a business like this is that you get to hang out with your friends who you haven't seen for a while, and you have an excuse to. So that's the indirect option, and that's fine. You can also do the direct option. It also works well, and it goes, I have a business proposition for you, and I want you to take a look at it. Keep it vague. Don't get into a bunch of details about USANA and vitamins and all this stuff. In fact, if you do that, you're gonna blow it. So please be vague, be short, and just say those things, and you'll see people will come. Okay, so those are your options. We're going to make those available immediately after this webinar on our Team DSI Facebook private group. And there's also a video option. And so this would be more like you would start it off by like say, hey, can you talk tomorrow night? Instead of can you meet up tomorrow night, it's can you talk tomorrow night? And then when someone says, yeah, I can talk tomorrow night, okay, the company I work for has a 10-minute YouTube video. We need to practice it on some new people. Would you be willing to watch it tonight and let me call you afterwards? Or you could say, hey, can you talk tonight? However you want. But basically, there's people out there that are long distance that will watch that video, even if they're in your city. A lot of times, if they can't make your mixer, send them a 10-minute video. Talk to them after that. It just doesn't matter. Just do 10 a day. Doesn't matter how it's done. It doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be clean. Just keep a list. Make sure you are keeping track of those 10 you're doing every day. So here's the game that I have for you. If you want to play, here's how it's going to go down. Starting tonight, June 1st, send 10 new invite texts per day each day through June 12th. You can take 2 days off. Okay, so you can take Sunday off, you can take tonight off, or you can start tonight, but basically through June 12th. That's Friday, June 12th. And then the people who do that, if you do that, we're going to recognize you on our June 15th webinar as a top producer in June. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from the people that did that, and we want to hear how it went for you, because we do this every month, and it always goes great. Lastly, I will also give you a free Rise of the Entrepreneur DVD or GoPro book that you could use for your future associates. Or the Rise of the Entrepreneur DVD is a 50-minute documentary on the power of this industry. It retails for $10, and I would give you that for free. And I would just need to see a list. So keep a list of the 100 that you're texting out, and I'm going to take your word on it. And I'm excited, most importantly, that this is going to build your business. Aside from the recognition and the prizes, you're going to be making money. So that's the game. So my question is, are you in or are you out? Send me a Facebook private message and we will recognize you right now on this webinar. So I'll be waiting for these Facebook private messages. There's many of you on the webinar right now. I know Charles and Kathy are already in. They're sitting here with me at the webinar we're hosting. So I'll be waiting for those Facebook messages. You can send them to me or text me or my parents. Let us know if you want to play. It may not be your month. Maybe you're really busy. Maybe this is a bad month. That's okay. We still love you. You can do 2 texts a day. Oh, I just got one. My mom, Viola Krebs, she's in. All right, Mom. Good. All right. So throughout the rest of this webinar, I'll be waiting for your texts or calls or private messages. All right. So lastly, to finish up for tonight, the Team DSI Road to Achiever program, June 2015. So the other thing that Eric Worre says to do is the beginning of every month, offer an incentive for somebody who achieves the achiever status. And let me just explain why, because again, some of you are brand new and you're not sure even what this means or what it is. But really, honestly, the people who do the 100 text challenge will probably be the ones that also do go for achiever. But what is achiever status and why is it such a big deal? The achiever rank means that your business has produced a $400 paycheck in 1 week. Okay, so whatever it took for you to create a $400 paycheck in a week, as you get better at your business, I mean, you do that every week, that's a $1,600 paycheck per month. I know that when I did that, it took me about a year to get to that level where I was doing it consistently. I mean, that was a really cool thing because I still had my job. So my products were paid for. I was making an extra, over $1,000 extra a month. And I really got to see, okay, this is going to be something I can do and I can turn into a full-time income. And that's basically what it means. In order to produce that kind of check, you need to have a good group of loyal clients and a few committed associates who are also producing new volume. So you need to have some stuff going to get to achiever status. It's very doable, though, to do it in a month. The achiever position is a reflection that you can plan your work and work your plan. It's just like a business, right? You plan your work and work your plan even on a part-time basis. Majority, in fact, all of our people start part-time. Company-wide statistics, check this out. 80% of USANA associates who advance to achiever status become gold directors. The gold director status is $1,000 a week. So meaning if you're able to do what you did to go achiever, you can continue to do that to manifest a full-time income and become a gold director. So that's the next reason here. Why? Because if you can create a loyal client base, which we are very good at that, to create a loyal client base and committed associate group, if you can do those 2 things and generate a $400 check in a week, you can keep repeating that strategy and get to $1,000 a week and beyond. And I know that many of you have that goal, and that means you're going to be helping a lot of people. You're going to be having a lot of fun, and you're going to be following a system that works. And that's a system we have in place. Achiever skills done consistently equals future gold director. I can't wait to put that pin on you, gold director. Ooh, that's a nice shiny pin. You get the achiever pin. You actually get pins as you go. You saw our new sharers; they're going to get a pin. Our believers get pins. The builders level is also before the achiever level. So we celebrate each level, and we continue to do that every week. So in June, I want to know who's in. So again, since this is the case, Team DSI is starting a monthly Road to Achiever program. So we got some incentives for those people who want to make Achiever this month. Number one thing is when you participate in this, we're going to give you a one-on-one game plan session with your upline gold and above. We're going to meet with you and plan your work and work your plan. And then a weekly action plan and training accountability. So we're going to meet with you and work with you on a weekly action plan every week with accountability. That's what gets the job done. If you become Achiever in June, you're going to get a $200 cash reward towards your convention expenses. We will give that to you in Salt Lake City. When I see you in Salt Lake and you made Achiever in June, I'm going to hand you $200 bills, and you're gonna use that towards your hotel or whatever your expenses are at convention. So there should be an incentive for you to become an achiever in June. Now, if you're the first achiever in June on our team, now this is not just me, by the way. This is your upline goals and above, which include my parents. So if you're working directly with my parents, they're the ones who's going to be doing this with you. So it's not just me. I want to reiterate that. But you will get a $200 cash bonus, okay? And you will get a free GoPro ticket, which is the GoPro training event in Las Vegas, which is in October, which is the final event of our year that we're going to. That's also a $200 value. So for the first achiever, you could be really cleaning up this month, over $400 in bonuses and value. So I want to encourage you guys to go for it. I mean, what do you got to lose? Send out 10 texts a day, host some mixers, have some fun, help some people, and see what happens. So if you want to opt in this, go ahead and text at R2Achiever to the 81010 texting service that we use. And again, text the at R2Achiever to 81010. Now, if you're confused about that, contact myself or my parents, and we will help you opt in. Oh, I just got a message from Diana Holderness. She's in. Okay. Thank you, Diana. You just created curiosity on my Facebook page, too. Oh, Randy Krebs is in. Okay, got it. All right. We got some people who are in. Right now we got 5 who are in. We'll be waiting for some more. Okay, so again, I ask, are you in or are you out for the Achiever program? So we'll be waiting to hear from you guys. And again, it may not be your month. Maybe you're too busy. Maybe this is not a good month for you to go Achiever or to really do the 100 text challenge. That's okay. We love you, support you. Do the 2 a day. Do whatever works for you. And maybe July will be the month you go for it, But for those who are in, we're going to go for it, and we're going to celebrate everyone's success along the way.